Where is it? Okay. Hi everyone, just getting this sorted. Chat. There it is. Hi everyone, sorry, I was just trying to get the screen working here because I couldn't see if anybody was online. Joshika, I'm going to start the list. Rhonda in here? Rhonda's here. So the list, I'm just going to read out who had a reading on Friday when I was last online. So these people, if you want a reading today, you will have to, you know the drill, you'll have to do the payment thing, and then I'll get started with who I can see that's first on the list. Rhonda, I'm sure that you're probably already putting something together. Okay, so Zaria was here, but she didn't get a reading, so she can still have one if she's turning up. High Vibe, Karen P, Virgo Sun, Anjali S, Deidre, Aju, which is AJUU, Aditi, and Angelic, and Lisa, the moderator. So those people all had readings on Friday. If you do want one today, guys, you will need to do either a super chat, which is open and on, or you'll have to go across to my PayPal and do either a $6 US or $11 US over in PayPal. Now, I am thinking of making it the same coming up soon. So whilst it's still at $6, I suggest you get in there. So I am thinking of making both super chat and PayPal the $7 US, but super chat will be $14 US and the PayPal one will be going to 12. Okay, so I will be changing that in the coming weeks from 6 and 11 to 7 and 12, but the super chat one will remain the same, 7 and 14. Okay. It's just because of rising costs and everything that's going on, and this is my job, and I'm doing a lot of readings and I'm actually giving a lot of detail, and it's been turning out that you're getting more than the 5 minutes that you're supposed to be getting and more than the 10 minutes, so I'm going to up the price accordingly. I might have something where I do a quick, very mini quick for $5 US on super chats only, where we do a bit more than a yes or no, but it won't be a 5-minute reading and a full-on question. It will be a yes or no with a couple of oracle messages or something, but I'm tweaking something so that everybody can participate. All right, so let me get a list together. Welcome everyone. So Joshika, it looks like you're number one. So what have we got? Monday. Now tomorrow I might be here. It depends on what happens. I've got to drop my car off somewhere. I'm thinking they're going to give me a car to use for the day. I actually organised it because I thought my husband would be here, but it looks like he won't be. So anyway, that doesn't matter to everybody online. So it's Monday the 15th for me. Happy Sunday to everybody else. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. August, wow, time is flying by. So Joshika, you are number one. Let me just write some numbers down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm separating them all like that because I probably won't get to these names if people start doing the donation process. I am planning on staying online until I reach my target for the day, but I won't be staying online doing freebie readings over and over. Okay, so once I've done my 10, I'm done. Ace Woman, welcome back. Carissa, Ace Woman, hopefully everything's going well for you. Alexandra, welcome back. Then we have a weird writing name, so I'm just going to put some scribble down. So I don't know what to call you. Rinta, let me get this right, not Rinata. Rinta Me. And then we have Mama B. You've made it in at number 6, Mama B. Welcome back, Mama B. We've missed you. Ashley, I try only to do 2 moderators in a session in the 10. Okay, I've lost the plot here. So Mama B, Ashley, Rinta, Mama B, then that weird name again. Alex20, welcome back. Alex20 is a newbie. Alex20. And Leanne, you've made it in today, Leanne. Leanne, you're number 9. And Astro Love. Astro Love, are you donating today or are you on the free list today? Astro Love, let me know before I write the next one down. If Astro Love is donating, Isha has made it into the last spot. Everybody else after that. I believe Virgo, I think you had a reading on Friday. Yeah, I think that, unless that's a different Virgo. It doesn't matter anyway. The free list is now closed. I'm just waiting to hear from Astro Love which way things are going. Yeah, Joshika, please post your question. Astro Love is on the free list today. Okay, Astro Love. Astro Love, you're actually a moderator. And I only like to take 2 spots up with moderators, unfortunately. Anyway, I'll write you down, and the other person that came in after you, in case you end up changing your mind and doing a thing, is Isha. I'm just going to put Isha there as a question mark. All right, so Joshika, you're up first with your yes and no. Let's go for it. Joshika. Yeah, this is my, you are going to donate. Okay, so as Isha, you've lucky Isha. Isha has made it into the free list. Everybody following in after that, I suggest that you hang around, guys, because sometimes people on the free list don't wait around, especially when people decide that they're going to start donating. You are donating. Okay. All right, so let's have Joshika up with your free question, please. Should you give Jivan a chance for commitment? We'll move on. Okay, we're just going to ask the first part of the question because that's yes or no. Yeah, so should Joshika, let me just tick you off that you've had a reading. I'm starting to tick people off because sometimes I do a list and then those people don't get a reading. I can't remember who had one and who didn't have one, so I'm just going to tick people off as I go. Up next will be Ace Woman. With your question, so please get ready, Ace Woman. Caressa, her name's Caressa. Should I give Jivan a chance for commitment? Should Joshika be giving Jivan a chance for commitment? Here's my happy Buddha. Isn't it you're supposed to rub their head for money luck? Money luck. There's a family thing going on at the moment that somebody needs to rub the biggest Buddha in the world for money luck at the moment. Whew. Okay, let me move this out the way, guys. Should you give him a chance? That's a yes. That's a yes. We don't really need to go any further. This is telling me yes, to go on a new journey together, to try and pick up the pieces and go on this new journey together. The third card out was, yeah, appreciating what you have, what you can do together. So I'm getting a yes there. We didn't really need to go further there, Joshika. Now, if you are new in the room, that was a quick, brief yes or no on the free list. The free list is full. The free list gets full in the first 2 minutes that I turn this thing on. So if you are wanting more than that, you need to be doing the donation process. My PayPal is flashing over here, so let me just check that. I believe that's probably Astro Love getting in first today. What did you think of that little video, Rhonda, of Joanna? Isn't she adorable? Like, oh my God. What I'd give to go back to that age with everything being new, although I wouldn't like to be any age at the moment in today's, what's going on in today in the world. Okay, you're first up, Astro Love, and your question is on here. What can I expect in love? Thank you. Okay, so Anadilia, let's get this done. Oh, I'm going to write a message for myself to do laundry. My laundry is down the back of my house, and I put some towels and things on in the dryer last night, and it's freezing cold here, and the other ones are sitting there waiting to go in the dryer. So I've got to remind myself that when I'm finished today to make sure I go down there and check that laundry. All right, let's get this started for Anadilia, which is Astrolove. Got to customize the timing. Okay, here we go. Astrolove. Good luck. Anadilia. You need to do the laundry. I've done most of it. It's just that if I leave stuff down there and I totally forget, you know, that there was washing down there, and I go, oh no, and then I'll race out there in the middle of the bloody night and put stuff in the dryer or put stuff out of the dryer. Because if you've ever done what I've done and you forgot about it for a day or 2 days and you go down there and it's washed, it totally stinks and you've got to rewash it over and over. Anadilia, love. What is coming in regards to love for Anadilia? Good luck, Anadilia. We'll have a look over the coming months for you. Okay, so this is August, September, October, November, December, January, August, September, October. Wow. Where's the love cards? Bottom of the deck. Anadilia! Not one love card came out. Okay, so over the next 2 months, we have a lot of stress and things going on around work. There's a lot of attachment to the past. There's a lot of wanting things that you just can't fix them, or you can't get them back, or it's like you're going in a backwards motion here. But this is something where there's a little bit of work, there's more work, there's more work. On a good note, this can represent communicating with a lot of people. Very, very busy, very fast-paced, a lot of talking going on. But in regards to a relationship, a one-on-one relationship, this is black at the moment. So it's showing that any kind of relationship that would come into your path, it doesn't balance, it's not good. And there's some sort of forced changes going on here. This could be changed in your work direction, change where you live, change who the people you hang around. Very kind of a negative kind of feel going on for August, September for you. Let's get some more happening. August, September, October, November, December, January for Anadilia and Love Life, please. August, September, October, November. So let's do August, September, please. 3 cards, 2 from the top, 1 from the bottom for August, September for Anadilia and Love Life. Okay, they're deciding to throw themselves on the floor. We have, yeah, something from the past that you're wanting something better. You're not too sure about something that's presented to you. You're going down memory lane here. So I do feel that you might come into contact over August, September. You might come into contact somebody you used to see, used to talk to, and it hasn't got any better, put it that way. Don't get stuck in memory lane. Don't get stuck in wanting something that you know just doesn't work. There could be a new friendship beginning, coming in through. This also could just be a sexual kind of thing going on. August, September. There could be invitations to go somewhere. I feel like you're not going to feel like you fit in, unfortunately, Astro Love. This is just not a good feeling I got here. This is you like, oh, get me out of here. There's something better than this for me. Okay, so let's now, this is August, September, October, November. Now, October, November is a different story. October, November, you could be in contact with 2 separate people trying to work out what's going on. Also, you could make some sort of contract between you and another person, but they've actually got something going on in the background that they haven't completely finished. So you might actually come into contact with someone, then they don't talk for a while, and you're thinking, what the hell's going on? Do they want to talk? Do they not want to talk to me? What the hell is going on here? We made plans about a certain date or a certain time. What I think is going on is if somebody comes and presents themselves towards you and they say, oh, me and her, we're finished, we're done. I don't think they're completely finished yet. And that's when they go silent. It's very up and down through October, November. It's some days where you're going to feel really happy and really contented and like everything fits together. And then it's like, where is this person? How come they haven't called me? They're not responding to my letters or something like that. There could be something that is a bit of a breakdown with work, but then it's something that turns out for the better for you. So it's like a new opportunity will come through in these months here. You have spirit energy trying to connect with you. Somebody that was born or died in April or... what do we got over here? No, we haven't got any connecting numbers over here. So something to do with April. Possible male or female energy because we got both. Show me what's coming in love for Anadilia in October, November, please. I'm being shown all stuff to do with work. This is looking better here. See how this has changed? This is looking better here. December, January is looking better, but there's still the love cards aren't there yet. Anadilia in October, November. Okay, see, now, this is where somebody talks about a marriage, a commitment, and it makes your heart overflowing with love. It could be a year away from this time here. So if somebody came forward and they said, oh, I'm just finishing this relationship with blah, 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 give them at least a year from now because it looks like they're not done yet. Somebody in spirit's trying to connect with you. They maybe died of either something to do with their head, dementia, stroke, or heart attack with what I'm seeing here. Male or female energy. What I don't like for October, November is that you will start to feel that you have something and then the broken heart or betrayal or something is there. So this could represent there is a third party connection going on with whatever happens here. So let's get these out the way and spend the last couple of minutes on December, January, which is looking like where it's at as far as a love connection goes. All right. And think about a yes or no question before we finish this reading so that I can get that on the table for you as well. We're going to do some of these for you today. We'll get some Lenormand messages now. Okay, so this is showing me a choice between two people. One who tells you that they're telling you the truth, that they're solid, they're real, they want this. But then we got a third party card sitting next to them. It's almost like the Three of Swords, betrayal. Now, this person may come forward to you telling you that their partner cheated on them or they lied to them and they're trying to deal with this situation. Over here, you're being invited on a journey. You will feel like you fit with this person. This will be happiness, fun, going out to dinner, enjoyment. It's not love yet, but it's friendship and fun and fitting with these people. Be careful of whoever the hell this is. This could be someone from the past trying to trick you. It could be somebody that's saying, oh no, me and her, we're split up, we're not together. I think that they're normally a very truthful, solid person, but this sitting next to it is, there's something not right there. But this over here, this is looking nice. So let's just do these first. Show me Anadilia and love coming through December, January for her. December, January for Anadilia. Think about your yes and no question. We'll get onto that in a sec. Oh, bottom of the deck. Yes. December, January is the time. We have the younger version of whoever this is. It could be that they've had a loss in the family or there's an injury in the family. It might not be anything to do with a third party. This could be a family member because we got King of Swords basically and Knight of Swords. To me, that's like father and son or brothers. So there may be some sort of event going on there and then you're invited to go on a journey. This is someone talking about a possible commitment in the future. You may even be invited to somebody's wedding as well. But then we've finally got a proper connection here. This is two people going on a journey of love. So I'm really liking December, January time here. Now, one thing I need to tell you, sometimes when I do a reading and I'll say December, January, it might not be this year. This might be a year away. I have had that happen where I've done a reading on a person and they said, you said blah, blah, blah would happen in August, and it happened the following August. Exactly the way I said it. So anyway, let's get some more information for the months ahead. 3 cards for each 2 months. August, September 1st. Top and bottom cards, August, September. August, September. So somebody wants to take you on a journey this month and next month. There would be some sort of celebration and going out. This guy thinks about himself. He might have more than one woman in the background. So it could be fun and enjoyment, but I just feel like there might be some deception there. Show me October, November for Anadilia and love and relationships. A lot of hard work and somebody that needs to grow up, and you really examining what's going on here. Double fours, I don't like it. Can be something going on in the background. And lastly, December, January for Anadilia and love. What's happening here? Ha! Oh my God! December, January. That's the go. We have the Sun, the best card in any deck, in my opinion. The Sun is something growing, happy, making a firm commitment. Ace of Diamonds, Ace of Pentacles. This could be through work or some sort of travel with work or somebody coming in to your workplace. Because we got the Ace of Diamonds, it's like a contract going on, and that could be simply be the boss, and your boss might be a family business. And someone's coming in here. And then you got the Tree of Growth, the Tree of Life, and the Seven of Hearts is going into a relationship with somebody. So that's what I'm getting there for you. And am I right on time? Right on time. It's time to do the message deck and the yes and no. So just think about a question in your mind. We'll do the message deck first. If we don't get yes and no out of that, we'll get the yes and no from here. But I'll do this first in case it comes out, and then we'll just do messages from here. So this is messages as well. Anadilia is thinking about a question right now. Is it yes or no? Is it yes or no for Anadilia's question she has in her mind? Is it yes or no for Anadilia's question she has in her mind? Is it yes or no? Stop limiting yourself. Something could work out for you, and it's a win-win. Okay, it didn't want to answer as far as yes and no goes. What was at the bottom? Career success is near. I did feel a career thing throughout your whole reading, like something's going to go really, really well to do with work, and once that goes well, then somebody comes in. It could be more than one person, though, with the 8s and the 7s everywhere. It could be a group of people where you fit, and then a love thing sparks. 1, 2, 3. Let's get a yes or no for Anadilia, please. Yes or no, plus messages, just to finish this reading. And thank you so much for making that donation today, Astro Love. I really, really appreciate it. Come on, guys. Follow Astro Love and James's lead. Welcome, James. I did see you come in, and I see my phone flash over there. Okay. Astro Love. And yes or no for Anadilia. You got a yes here. You got a beautiful, passionate, caring connection coming in. You have a balance card coming in. This is very good. This is yes. We don't really need to look at another one. We have the third chakra, balance. We've got 2 cards of balance, and we got the 2 people together balanced. Very nice cards. Be careful about money at this time. Financial constraints card is sitting at the bottom of the deck. Anyway, thank you so much for your donation. And let's move right along. Let me just write down that you paid. So that was a PayPal. And this is Super Chat. And this was Astro Love. and that was a full. And then we got James in PayPal, and what's James done? James is paid for a mini read. Mini. Okay, James, let's have a look at yours. Now, people, if you are new and you are doing the donations, it's $6 US at the moment, $6 US for a mini and $11 US for a more detailed full reading. That's in PayPal only. If you want to use that super chat button, it is $7 US for a mini. And if you have to use super chat, it's $14 through super chat. I will be changing the fees only over at PayPal very soon. It'll be going from $6 to $7 and $11 to $12. I'm just going to put that $1 more on the PayPal readings, but not yet. So, and most people do pay that extra dollar anyway, so I've been blessed with people that do that anyway. So, okay, James, this is a mini reading. So if you are having a mini reading, guys, try and make it like a yes and no question, but with more detail. Okay, so James is asking today, what can you expect for the rest of the year? So this is like a detailed reading, but it's going to be done in 5 minutes. Okay, so anyway, here we go. James. Right, James, hope your weekend's been beautiful. Mine was pretty low-key and boring, but anyway, didn't go anywhere. Didn't do much of anything. Okay, what can James expect for the rest of this year? What can James expect coming towards him for the rest of this year? Okay, they've got to jump out. What can James expect for the rest of this year? Show me what James needs to expect for the rest of the year. Okay. James. 1, 2, 3, and flip. And some of these. Okay, James. Think about a yes and no in your mind, James, when we get to that bit. This is a lot of hard work and stress here, James. This is where you're frustrated with things not going the way that you planned. You're trying to make new beginnings. So there's more new beginnings coming in. There's a job offer sitting here. We got 2 males and then we got the job offer thing. So I feel like you're going to be invited to another place again. There is another business plan going on. This could be some sort of business plan at home with the 4 of Hearts energy sitting there. Unfortunately, if you were asking about the rest of the year in a romantic sense of the thing, I do see a lot of going out, getting to know new people, having some fun. But other than that, it's not showing me an actual female in the picture. You might be meeting somebody that has a little girl. Somebody that has a baby girl already in tow, and somebody that has a little boy. So I do feel you might come into contact with people that have children. This is advancement. I feel this is an invitation to do something, but you being your own boss at the same time. And the karmic wheel is at the bottom of here. So no matter what you do, there's something coming that you can't stop it from happening. But it looks to me like it's a good thing once it happens. I do see some stress on either side of your name here. But it's not major. It starts off where you're like, this is not the way I wanted things to be. I want to move to the country, or I want to move to a different country, or whatever. And it doesn't seem to be happening, but you're trying to get this new start off the ground regardless of things not going your way here. There's a nice bit of a balance going on there, James, as well. And then just be careful with what you're responsible for. Now, this could be at work, it could be in your personal life, it could be your health. So just be careful about responsibilities, especially when we're getting towards the end of the year, because this can represent a doctor. This is someone very healthy, very fit, nice cards, eating well, sleeping well, going places, doing work, balancing their life. Then this is where somebody makes stupid choices, eating the wrong things, not getting enough sleep, going places they shouldn't be at, whatever. So this can be your own undoing over here with a medical kind of thing, and work as well. So just be careful to stay on track with things. If you feel like something's going the wrong direction, pull your head in and go back where you need to be. All right, let's see more information for James. Yeah, some annoying things. I felt that right at the beginning. Then we've got the Sun, as I said in previous readings, best card in the deck. And then we have growth. We have the 7 of Hearts down here. So you've got the black 7, and then you've got the red 7. So there is a spirit connection going on here. Spirit is trying to guide you at this time and let you know that even though sometimes it doesn't feel like it's going the way you thought things would be by now, it's all part of this plan, because this is all going to work out for the better. There is somebody in spirit here, but they're also telling you that when things get tough, keep going. There's always a solution with things. So that's what I'm getting there, James. I was just wondering what's happened with my watch. All right, so that's your mini read. So if you are new here, that is a mini read, guys. That is $6 US at the moment via PayPal. All right, so James, we'll just do the yes or no now for you. 2, 3. James's question he's thinking about in his mind, yes or no for James. I'm getting a lot of business readings today. Yours looked all about work and business. It looked good, successful. Now, those clubs that were on the end of your name can actually just mean a lot of work. A lot of work. They don't have to be anything about annoyance or whatever, but the mice coming out on the first section to me feels like frustration, things not going according to the plan that you thought would happen. And then there was stability in the middle. And then your outcome with the Sun and the tree of life, as well as the tree of stability and growth, were pretty damn good cards to get there, James. So yes or no for James's question, please. Yes or no for James's mini question, please. Okay. We got yes. We got no or maybe. We got yes. More of a yes than a no, James. And I don't know what your question was, but you've got the step back, rest, rejuvenate, take care of yourself card sitting at the bottom. So be wary of when enough is enough for you, James. When you can't just do something or you need to step back, this is what it's yeah, this is what it is. Yeah, so caring connection coming through, taking some action, don't wait. The world could be, you might be starting to explore outside of the normal. You might be starting to look at other things from a different perspective. You might be starting to look at what can I do online and connect with people online and do things. I do know some people do Reiki online somehow. I don't know how they do that, but you might set up something like that, a little side business. But you also might be looking for love on the other side of the planet, something like that. But something's coming to a final end there as well there, James, where you're deciding to cast some things off. Anyway, that's what we have for you. Okay, what have we got going on now? Rhonda, Ace Woman is up next. Ace Woman, your yes and no question is anything good coming towards you with love and money? Okay, hopefully this is a yes. Caressa wants to know. Now, if you're using a different name online, like I know that Ace Woman is Caressa, so if you're using a different name that is not your name, either please give me your star sign or your first name to ask your question, okay? I like to focus on the actual energy of the proper person, not a fake name. Okay, so Caressa wants to know, is something good coming towards her with love and money? Maybe we should ask about one, not both. Is something good coming towards Caressa with love and money? Is something good coming towards Caressa with love and money? Okay, that's yes, yes, yes with both. The first one is about money. It's about signing contracts and balance, or somebody coming through. So if somebody promised you, I don't know, a rent reduction or a bonus at work or something like that, it looks like contracts are being done, being sealed. So that would be a money yes. In love, you got you holding your own heart in your own hands. So this is usually where somebody's like, I give my heart, I give my soul, whatever. So this is a yes, and your final card is yes, yes, yes. We got the sun here. So you're getting a nice big fat yes there, Caressa. Okay, now I did notice that there's someone come in the room called Stephanie, is it? Stephanie. Now, Stephanie, I'm not aware of who's online. I come online 3 to 4 days a week, sometimes 5 days a week. Loads of people come through this channel. And if I said I was going to do a reading on you when you came back here, and I said that you could be added, you may have been online when I used to have an open free list. I haven't been doing an open free list for a while now. There is only 10 names go on the list. Whoever's in the room first that wants a free reading, they go on first. And the free list was full in about, I think, 2 or 3 minutes that I'd come online, Stephanie. So unfortunately, the way I run the room now, it has completely changed. And I don't just keep reading free readings. So I only do the 10 on the free list, but you are welcome to use the super chat button. It is $7 for a mini read, or you can go across to PayPal and it's $6 for a mini read, or $11 for a more detailed, longer reading. But those options are still available if you'd like to choose them today. I should be online tomorrow at some point. It all depends. I might not get here in time, but Wednesday I definitely should be online around probably around 9-10 o'clock my time. It's now currently 11:30, so you just have to be on the lookout. Just keep checking on the hour. As soon as you see me online, you need to hit that button and get online, and then I take it from the list who's online on my screen. But the list got full very quickly as soon as I turned this on. Some people hang around because when I start doing paid readings and I can see my phone is flashing, there's some money come in. Some people end up leaving, Stephanie, because they get sick of waiting around for their free yes or no reading. They get tired, whatever. So you could hang around if, although there was a lot of people before you that are hanging around waiting as well. So yeah, it doesn't look like you're going to get on the list today. So my apologies, Stephanie. The rules have changed in here, how I run the room, because I was getting too tired. I can't do, more than the 10 readings as well as all of these paid detailed readings as well. It's just too much for my energies. I can't do it. So I had to do something that was for myself. My apologies. All right, Nita. Nita has made a payment. I can see that. Thank you, Nita. Rizanita. Let me have a drink while I'm reading. Okay, thank you for your donation, Nita. So what I'm going to do is your detailed reading on any messages about love or money. We'll see what we get. So far, the readings have been a lot to do with money, finance, work. So we'll see what comes through in regards to love. We'll see what happens. So we'll look at your name twice. For that reading, and then at the end, because you paid slightly higher than what was expected of you, you've paid about $2 or $3 extra there, I think. I don't know the conversion rate, but because you have paid a couple of dollars extra, at the end of your reading, Nita, I will do 2 yes and no at the end of your reading. So if you've got 2 questions in your mind, when we get there, I'll just do top and bottom of the deck. Top will be your first question, bottom of the deck will be your second question, okay? All right, so let's get the clock going. Vanita. Where's my timer? I'm gonna have to turn that heater off after this too. 1, 2, 3. What is coming for Rizanita in love or money? Both. What is coming towards Rizanita? I'm going to look at over the next 6 months, you know, towards the end of the year, August through to December. What's coming in regards to money and love for Rizanita? Okay. R-I-Z-A-N-I-T-A. R-I-Z-A-N-I-T-A. Okay, well this is looking pretty good because this is like work and money and this is love and happiness. All right, so let me just shuffle while I'm talking about what you got here. So what I'm seeing first up is an overload and stress here. It's like you receive some sort of information that you wish you didn't know about, or in regards to work, money, financial situation. This is a lot of stress here. It's like news comes in and you're shocked as to what's going on here. How could somebody be so irresponsible? That's what I'm feeling over here. Then here, I feel like through some sort of forced change. Now, I'm not sure whether you've got to force somebody else to change their way or you're forcing your own changes going on here. This person wants to support you. This is like a father figure, a husband, a big brother, or even a boss who's a close friend. This person wants to support you and wants you to join in on their kind of thing. This could be a love thing showing up at work as well. I do see the cancelling or the ending of some sort of contract here, and double black sevens, which would be a forced change going on. Now, while we're on the subject of the two black sevens there, Rizanata, Nita, there's somebody in spirit, a male, something to do with July or 7 or 14, probably something to do with their head. So I don't know if they had dementia before they died, or they had a stroke, or they had some sort of incident to do with their head. I do see that there was an ongoing illness or something like that. A parental figure, a grandfather, a grandmother, mother, father, or auntie, uncle, someone that has some sort of above you kind of status. They're trying to connect with you about you following your dreams of love and not doing what other people want you to do. Do what you want to do. Be with who you want to be with. Don't worry about what other people say. With work, I do feel it's stressful, and I do feel there's a sense of failure over here because the money cards are not showing up. They're showing up down here, but the money cards are not sort of showing up in here. It's showing me a lot of work, a lot of stress, but sort of feeling like you're getting nowhere up the top. Down the bottom, again, we have a bit of a working thing here. This could be through something government official, some sort of opportunity where you sign on the dotted line, some sort of payment comes through. We're also being shown something here to do with somebody having a cesarean birth and a baby boy is coming. I'm just going to pause the clock because I have to turn this heater off. I'm just pausing the clock. Whew, shit. Oh my gosh. Let me just let some air in. I don't want it to get too cold, otherwise I'll need that heater again. All right. Okay, remember to start the clock on your reading. Hang on a sec, I just need to see where is this. Okay. I just need to sort this out. I forgot to totally do this before. Okay. Hang on, Nita, I'm coming in a sec. I just totally forgot to do this thing. You should feel it. It's like an iceberg of air coming through into the room again. As soon as I turn the heater off and open the door. Oh my God. Okay, let's get the clock back going. Sorry about that, Nita. All right. So down here, like I said, this could be something government official or some kind of bonus or payout. We also have something to do with a cesarean and either your best friend or a family member, someone where you're close with this person, and a lot of happiness here. With love, don't get too up in this, but this can usually mean somebody from your past is coming back. Now, not necessarily somebody you used to be involved with. You could have gone to school with this person's sister. You could have lived next to this person. You could have worked with this person at some point. But I do feel this is somebody that you know from the past. But there's a lot of happiness here. There's a lot of involvement. There's a lot of things going on where you and another woman or you and a group of women doing things together. If you did get a bonus of money, let's say you were handed $9,000 for some reason, $9,000, through helping and doing something with somebody else, you only have $2,000 left, but you're okay with that. It's like a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not like you've lost it or anything like that. It's like something that you needed, and then it creates this happiness. Anyway, let's get some more information for you, Nita. Oh, payout from the divorce, and that could be your father up here trying to tell you to be happy, that there is that right person out there, because this is somebody that can support you, love you, but he's also showing you that if you fit in a different crowd to what other people expect of you, don't worry about that. If something makes you happy, you need to go with that, not try and do what other people expect you to do. Down here, yeah, this is probably legal and divorce. It's going to make you happy and balanced, and then this will come. But do you see the two queens are looking like that? They're not looking at what's coming. So you're not seeing this. I feel like somebody's watching you already. Somebody's interested in you in regards to love and relationships. And that would be divorce paper. That's why it's upside down. I thought it was like a failure or something like that, because this can be where a document that's not a nice document. So a document like that can be a divorce paper, or can even be a death certificate and things like that. So yeah. All right, let's get more information. More information for Rizanata about money and love. Money and love for Rizanata, or whatever she needs to know. Okay. I was getting a bit worried when I seen that, because that's manipulation. So I don't know if your ex that you're getting a divorce from was a person who used some form of manipulation. It can even be somebody that delves into black magic and stuff like that. It starts off your tarots with this, I want better. Now, I feel this is, again, messages from your father with the double 2 sitting here. This is something to do with February 2 and 4. Double 10s is here, October 10 and 20. I feel your father's trying to tell you, you deserve better. Forget about what other people say. You deserve it. You deserve better. Some people or you will say, I'm confused. I don't know what to do. You do know what to do. This is upside down. You may have somebody telling you they don't know what they want, or they don't know what to do. They do know. Also, don't be manipulated. Don't be having someone triggering you and setting you off. This can be manipulation over here. Down here, even though this whole divorce thing, it has really, really rocked you. This is where you need to mend from all of this. You will be involved with somebody who is balanced with you. And karma is coming. A good karma is coming, because the good karma is sitting with all the good cards here. I feel like it might be through a friend or a relative that you go on this journey with someone. It's looking really nice anyway, Nita. So we'll just do your Lenormand deck just for more information, and then I'll do the 2 yes and no questions for you. We're going to do some of these first for the yes and no, and then some of them. All right, because you did pay a little bit extra there. All right, more cards just to finish this reading for Nita. More cards just to finish the reading for Nita. I don't know why some of these cards are upside down. They're not supposed to be. put this over there. What was bottom of the deck? See, got the Ace of Diamonds, that going on a new journey, but it is upside down at the moment. The Ace of Pentacles, sorry. All right. After a lot of hard work and close examination, don't be stubborn, don't be held down to what other people expect. Can't stress that enough. And there's you being admired, desired, but you're also being loved, and children and family and everything there. Be careful of the snake. You're there waiting to blossom, waiting to come out and be who you are, not who somebody expects you to be. So that's what I've got there with that. Okay, let's do yes and no, top and bottom cards. 2 questions, Nita, think about them in your mind right now. So first question will be from the top, second question will be from the bottom. If we don't get a yes and no from here, I'll do it from there. Nita has 2 questions in her mind, yes or no to her question. Top 3 cards is her first question, bottom 3 cards is her second question, yes or no. You will be happy soon. Cut off what doesn't serve a purpose in your life. And you're getting a maybe on the first question. So it's not ready. It's not yes, it's not no just yet. It's just saying maybe, 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 maybe. Maybe it is that once you cut off things that don't need to be in your life, then it will be a yes or a no, depending on what you wanted as the answer. Bottom of the deck, second question. You can do this. You might win. And plan the future now. So we didn't get an answer for that one. So we'll get some messages from this deck as well as an answer to your second question. What is the answer to Nita's second question she has in her mind? Yes or no? What is the answer to Nita's second question that she has in her mind? Yes or no? I've got to get to the shop at some point and buy myself a nice big green candle to burn on my table. I ran out of them the other day. Yes or no for Nita's second question? Yes or no? No. Maybe. Yes and no. I'm getting more of a no on the second question at this time. I feel like something, whatever the question was, something needs to come into balance and you need to ground yourself solid about what it is. So I don't know what kind of question it was, but I'm getting more of a no vibe at the moment. It's not really there. So you got an answer of maybe and you got an answer of more of a no, but because you got yes, maybe, and no. So I'm going by the 2 no's here. So your messages are be prepared for the hostile forces, possibly financial constraints are there, bringing in some balance, but always know that somebody could be using trickery and lies and things here because this is the Mirror and the Magician. And then over here, keep yourself grounded and strong. Okay, that's what we have for you, Nita. Thank you for your donation. Let me just write you down on the PayPal list. Nita did full. Okay, so what do we got now? Rhonda and Mama B, what do we got? James. James is back. James, Helen, do I have a connection to Japan, past life or otherwise? It's funny, I know some people, they'll say that they've got to go to Norway or they've got to go to the UK or Egypt or something. They have this draw to this place, this connection. So James wants to know, is there a connection somehow to Japan? You've always felt drawn to the country and culture, and I even went on to become the Reiki master. Okay. So Reiki comes from Japan. I wasn't sure. I knew it was Asian, but I wasn't sure where it came from. Okay, so maybe you're meant to be with a Asian woman, James. Maybe you're meant to be with a Japanese or Chinese or something like that. Could happen. Could happen, especially someone of your age and your culture. Very easy could happen if you like that. Yeah. All right, is there a past life connection to Japan or otherwise, other kind of connection? And after this, we have Alexandra, I believe, with the... Oh, I made them, Ashley. I went on eBay and I just said blank tarot cards, and you'll see them. You'll see this picture on eBay. I can't remember if they were $20 or $30 Australian. And then I lit a candle and everything. When they arrived, I got a pen and I lit a candle and I sat there and I said, show me what I need to write. And I just started writing things. Maybe, of course I wrote maybe, yes, no. What I should have done was probably wrote maybe on 3 cards, yes on 3 cards, and no on 3 cards. But I just did, I think I did 2 yeses, 1 maybe, and 2 no's or something. And then I just, anything that come to my mind, you will be happy soon, feeling a bit off balance. You know, whatever I felt, I just wrote all these random things. And they're really good because, like, I'll ask a question about something and it makes sense to me. Even though I just sat there and whatever came to my mind, that's what I wrote on them. I've seen other readers use them. I actually have another deck here, the same thing, and there was things I should have wrote on these ones. So these were the first deck, the ones with the thick writing on them. They were the first deck, Ashley. Yeah, so anyway, Alexandra, you'll be up next unless another donation comes in, and I'm hoping for another donation. I'm trying to reach my target. So James has done another mini. Yes, James. Mini. So what have I got? I'm halfway to my target for the day. And how long have I been online? Nearly an hour, so that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's your way of looking at things, James. Maybe look at online dating or something with an Asian lady. It could be something. Could be something that you like. But you're in America, and with what's going on at the moment with all of this war and crap, who knows? Who knows how that would pan out at this stage? Well, not Japan anyway. I don't know where Japan sits in everything that's going on at the moment. And I don't want to know. I don't follow the news and I don't follow politics, so I don't want to know. Here we go. James. 1, 2, 3. Is there some sort of past life or some connection that James needs to follow here with Japan? Is there some sort of connection James has to Japan? If it's past life, show me doubles. Is there some connection? Is there something James should follow through? Is there something for James in Japan? Something that he needs? What is the connection for James and Japan? Double 7s, double 8s. It's a past life connection. You're connected to a father figure in Japan. There is a fathering connection. There is, and this is not an authority card. This is somebody that cares and loves family. And see how we got major numbers here? 8s, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You've got a lot of major bigger numbers. That would be that there's a lot of connection with Japan. There is a working connection. There is a family kind of connection. Maybe if you did a DNA thing, you'd find out that way back there is something there. Or I just feel like this is a past life thing to do with a father figure, someone that was strong that you admired, but it's not your father. It's a father figure. It's more of someone where you worked with, because you're always asking about mother of my children, mother of my children. I feel like this is a lot of children, a lot of male boy children, not girls. There's male energy here. There is something incomplete. With the black sevens, it's like somewhere down the track there was a change that happened and it wasn't the way you wanted things to be. And that's why this connection's there, because there's something that needs to be completed to complete this circle that you have here with Japan. It's funny, I was expecting if anything would come out, it would be the spades, because I always feel like the spades people are black-haired, possibly Asian, possibly African. I always feel like it's the darker in colouring with the spades. Anyway, that could be you too, like your colouring and everything. Anyway, James wants to know, what is this connection to Japan? Why does he feel such an attraction and connection to Japan? What should he do about it? Okay, the buzzer's already going already. Wow, double tens again. Got triple tens here. Something to do with October. Look up the number 10 on Google and Japan. See if the symbol means anything to you, of what their symbol is for the number 10, because 10s are everywhere. Look up 7 and 10, and what was the other one? 8. Now, the 8s are the best numbers you've got here. This is all about community, family, and groups of people. That's almost like a club. It's like where you fit in. That's possibly the Reiki thing. Just look up those numbers and Japan. Just say the Japan symbol for 8, 7, 8, and 10. Especially 10. I feel like there was something that came to a sudden end where you were supposed to be healing in a past life, and then it came to an end, and it was a major, major, major end. It could have been that in a past life back in Japan, if there was some major disaster, because when they had that tsunami thing back in whatever year that was, that would be 10 years ago now, wouldn't it? If there was something many years ago, some sort of disaster, I'm feeling like there may have been a connection, because maybe you went there to help, or maybe you were part of it and you were helping lots and lots of people because of something, some sort of disaster that happened. But I also feel like there's something that's not complete with Japan. Anyway, James, I'm going way over time as usual. Let's just give you 2 of these, top and bottom, and then we'll do a quick yes and no. It's interesting, James. I want you to look up those numbers on Google. See what the Chinese symbol for 7, 8, and 10 is. Especially 10. And the meanings of 10. Look at this. Oh my gosh. What does Japan mean? The last things. You and your love. That's the man married, wanting the kids, and there's the loyalty. You've got a loyalty there. There's something that's drawing you back there, and there's the 10 of hearts here, another 10. And the Ace of Hearts. Oh my God. And has Japan, excuse my ignorance, but has Japan got the Mount Fuji? You got the mountain card with the snow on the top, and we're asking about Japan. Hasn't Japan got the big mountain? Whoa. And it's got another 8. 8s, 3 8s, and 4 10s have come out. Wow. Wow. There's definitely something there in that, James. Maybe in October you're going to be having discussions with someone in Japan. Maybe you're going to make contacts with people that do Reiki and that in Japan. Wow. You might be going on a journey, James. Nice. Okay, yes and no in your mind, James. And then I think we're on to Alexandra's free reading. Mount Fuji. Okay, so I was correct. I wasn't sure because I failed geography and I failed history, not because I was stupid, but because I wasn't interested. The same as when I did a course in community services diploma as an adult. I would listen to music. I was telling Rhonda this morning that anything to do with politics, politicians, I would shut out. Not because I'm stupid, but because I'm not interested. So, and that's why I haven't watched television or the news for the last 2 years. With what's going on, don't want to watch it. Not interested. Okay, James, yes or no? You just had the door to love opening up. Yes or no for James? Yes or no for James? You got a yes, yes, yes here, James. You have the contract between two people or a business or within yourself. You have the woman that's holding on to the heart. And you have the balance chakra, the first chakra, Archangel Michael here. And he kind of is a different version of you. He's got the reddy orange hair with a little bit of facial hair going on here. Oh, dear. All right. That's it for James. Thank you. Yeah, maybe you should, James. Find out how much it is. How safe is it at the moment? Maybe find out what they do in regards to, they might have some big thing to do with Reiki somewhere at the bottom of a mountain. Yeah, it might be a plan. It might be a plan. Okay, let's get on to Alexandra. Welcome back. After Alexandra, we have somebody that has a weird name, Arabic writing. So whoever has that name, are you still here? Get your question ready, please, because now I'm doing the free list. This is going to go pretty quickly. So I'm just going to call out everybody. Alexandra, please be patient. As always, you are. So after Alexandra, we have the Arabic writing. Then we have Rinta Me, Mama B, Ashley, Alex20, Leanne and Isha. So everybody that's on that free list, unless somebody else pays again, which I'm praying for at the moment to reach my target. Let me just add up my target. Okay, I'm halfway there, Rhonda. Halfway there. Halfway there. I need a couple more. I need 5 minis or 2 or 3 doubles or... Anyway, we'll see. If spirit brings it, spirit brings it. If it doesn't today, it's a lower day and I'll do something else when I go offline. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's have a look. Alexandra, did your ex F have feelings for you and liked you? He seemed to like or enjoy other girls' attention and sometimes didn't care a lot about your feelings and he had a big ego. Okay, so did F, who is the ex of Alexandra, have feelings for her? Did he like her? Did F like and have feelings for Alexandra? Some people, you know, they can do these things where they show other attention to other people and don't really care about your feelings, especially if they're doing it right in front of your face and flirting or something like that. It's just how they are, you know, especially if this person had a big ego as well. That would be hard to take. Anyway, let's see. Did F, the ex of Alexandra, did Alexandra's ex, F, have feelings and like her? Hopefully this says yes, Alexandra, even though he's an ex. That's yes. He valued you. So he did value your company or something. Or if you had money or you helped out with money or something, it could just mean that as well. But that's value. That's yes as well. You've got 2 doorways here. Got the door to value, the door to spirit. It's like a connection that was meant to happen, even though it might have been short or however long it was. It was a guided connection. And again, we got a woman holding money coin here. So I don't know if you had some sort of money and he relied on that money and you helped out with things, but he valued that. But the answer, yes or no. Did he have feelings for you? Did he like you? Yes, yes, yes. Bottom of the deck, all tied up here. All tied up. Yeah, the all tied up can be where somebody's just not available to somebody else. They just make excuses and they're just not available to be what the other person wants or whatever. Anyway, let's move down the list. Thank you, Alexandra. It was one of the worst relationships. Well, I don't know if you were paying bills or handing out money all the time or paying for his dinner or whatever. Oh, you were underage at the time. Oh, okay. He valued you. Maybe it was your family or something. I don't know. It almost looked like somebody that worked with you, you know, that went to the same job with you or something. Oh, hey, Alexandra, can you give me $5? I need to buy a pack of cigarettes. Oh, hang on. That's showing my age. Packet of cigarettes, $5. I don't know. I don't smoke. I never have smoked, but I don't know. I think they cost like $50 a packet or something now. $40 a packet. It's ridiculous, crazy. Okay, Alex 20, what? We're trying to move down the list. So the one with the Arabic writing is not answering. And Rintame's not answering. I'm going to call these people out and then I'm going to start crossing them out. And whoever's in here for a free reading until somebody pays. Rintame. Mama B. Leanne's is not till number 9. Mama B was number 6. So we had the Arabic writing, Rintame, then Mama B, then Ashley. I'll do Ashley because her question's there, and then we'll do Mama B. Oh, Rintame is here. Rintame, I've got your question. All right, so let's all calm down. Rintame is here, Mama B is here, and Ashley's here. I'll tick those 3 off because they're here. All right, so let's look at Ashley's first. Ashley, is Norman planning on reaching out to you this year? Will Norman reach out to Ashley this year? Is Norman going to reach out to Ashley this year? Is Norman going to reach out to Ashley this year? Alex 20 is here. Let me just tick that one as well. Is Norman reaching out to Ashley this year? Yes and no. This is where somebody doesn't want to have a fight or whatever, or they're all tied up with things are going out of control. This is where they want to spend time in the sun with you, have a bit of a walk, have a chat, something. Be open and honest here. This is more hidden and covered and worried about things. This is also about you possibly having too much of an attachment around Norman. And also a journey. I feel 2 things about getting out in the sun together here. It's a yes and a no. I feel like he might connect with you, but maybe not the way you want him to. Maybe not as deep level as what you're wanting. Now you are a moderator, Ashley, so let's give you a tarot. What's Ashley need to know? What's Ashley need to know? What's Ashley need to know? Secrets being exposed. Bottom of the deck. Everything's upside down. The Knight of Cups, the love journey, possibility down the track. But the moon coming out upside down is usually where things you've been trying to find out, things you've been trying to know are finally going to get exposed. Now, it might be that you've been waiting and waiting for him to contact you. And this is telling me that it's going to happen, but I just don't feel it's going to happen in the way that you want it. Even though the Sun, to me, is the best card, especially with the journey being underneath, these 2 show me a different picture here. So, yeah. All right. So that was Ashley's done. We'll just get you one of these as well, Ashley. Just one of these for Ashley. A message for Ashley, please. Message for Ashley. Message for Ashley. Okay, that's flipped. And now this can just mean somebody's busy, overworked and everything. It also can mean somebody that wants to be on their own 2 feet, doing their own 2 thing. It can be somebody that's struggling and working hard towards something as well. So that's your message there, bottom of the deck. It can be the 2-faced card. It can be putting on a face, you know, for the right occasion or whatever as well. So, yeah, there's sort of something not right there, Ashley, unfortunately. All right, now, who is next? What do we sorted out here? Rinta Me is next, and then we got Mama B after that. All right. Hopefully we're going to get some more donations before I get to the end of this, because I don't want to hang around online. I might leave it online and just wait and see if anybody jumps in and just go and get myself something to eat. Rinta Me, I have sad news. A-man is engaged to another girl. Will he marry her, or is there any hope that he'll come back? Oh, I'm so sorry, Rinta. Is A-man going to go ahead and get married to this other girl? See, when I do readings like this, and then I have a look at this A-man for you, if I see wedding bells and marriage and all of that, it doesn't necessarily mean it's around you. It's around him. So it gets really tricky. Like, you'll think she read it, but it's showing up that yes, he's getting married and there's proposal and all of that, but he's proposed to somebody else. So I'm sorry that that's happened. Let's have a look. Will a man go ahead and marry this girl that he's engaged to? Will a man go ahead with the marriage to this other girl? Will he marry the other girl and not Rinta? Well, this is saying the opposite. This is where he's in two minds about the actual marriage. He wants to go on some sort of journey. This can be where he's deciding between her and you. And then it's telling me he walks away, not walks towards her. Bottom of the deck, whatever spirit wants to happen is going to happen, because he's being guided by something else at this time. Or maybe this is your message, that you're being guided to look at your other options and go on a journey and walk away from him. But if I answer the question yes or no, is he going to marry this other person? This would be, he doesn't know, he might, and no, he won't. Bottom of the deck is a yes. So we've got one straight out yes, one straight out no, one I don't know, and one about deciding on the journey. So these are both like I don't know. So I'm not getting a straight answer at this time. But if I looked at this as a reading towards you, anyway, it's a mini reading. It's a yes and no. I'm getting more of a no, that he will go on to marry her. So something might happen. Next time we do a question, maybe you say, is there a chance? Or, you know, should you let him go now, or whatever. Anyway, that's up to you when we get to that. What are we doing now? Oh, so Alex 20's next. We're doing Mama B later on, are we? Oh, Mama B's put herself last. Thank you, Mama B. Alex 20, did Jay know that one of his best friends, David, asked me to sleep with him, and I refused years before Jay and I became more than just friends? Woo, shit. Probably did. Guys usually talk to each other. Does Jay know, does Alex's more than friend Jay know that his best friend David had asked Alex to sleep with him, which she didn't do? Is Jay aware that years ago, or whenever, David asked Alex to sleep with him? No, this is more of no than yes. He suspects. He suspects that there was some sort of connection there, but this would be no. But if I just read the cards as to what they are, this is somebody that knew and they were jealous about this. And this is a yes and a strength, where they try to show that they were better than them. And then this would be no, they're in the dark, or they feel like some sort of betrayal or something. That's some sort of betrayal. So when his friend David asked you, was David already involved with somebody else? And that would have been a third party thing, because that's kind of like what's showing at the bottom of the deck, the sixth chakra. He knows, but he doesn't know, if you know what I mean. Like, he suspects it. He suspects that that's what the story was, but it's only in his mind, like it hasn't been confirmed. But I'm getting more of a, he doesn't know, like David didn't go to him and say, I asked her to sleep with me. Yeah, so I'm getting more of a no there, but he suspects it in his mind. His friend makes jokes about something like that. That made me think that clearly he told him something. Oh, James, you didn't have to do that, but thank you, James. Come on, guys. I need a few more donations to get me to my goal. Few more donations or some super chats would be good. I've checked the emails and all these people that ask for readings, they haven't been getting back to me to do these private readings. I'm hoping for 2 readings in the week. I like to do 2 private readings a week. It's been happening for the last few weeks and it's sort of died off again. Anyway, we've got James up next. So that was Alex 20. Yeah, Alex, I was getting a bit of a yes there. Especially with that line, it's like men being men, you know, like, you know, I asked her and ooh. So that would tell me a straight out yes. This card, I feel like he did know and he was jealous. But if I look at the cards, this is a yes, this is a no. So, but if I look at the meanings of the cards, this is definitely yes and stating his strength and stuff. And the envious, jealous. I think this might be David is jealous that you two, that like he missed out sort of thing. But then this broken heart card sort of throws me off, totally throws me off what we're looking at. Should you plan for a vacation out of state early this fall? Fall when it's spring here. I believe it's when it's spring here. 1st of September is the start of spring in Australia. So I'm assuming the 1st of September you're talking about, James. Okay, let's have a look. Thank you, James. You're a champion. You guys that donate regularly are like my bosses that pay me every week. You guys are my boss. James wants to know, should he be making plans to travel out of state early in the fall? Should James be making plans for a vacation out of state early in the fall? Yeah, that's our spring. So we're still in winter at the moment. It's bloody cold. James. That's more of a yes than a no there, with that, especially with that big 10 of hearts. I'd be saying for October. You said early, so I'm assuming you're thinking probably around September. I'm thinking October with the double 10s there. If you're going to do it, you need to do it in October. Well, we've got 2 separate women showing up here as well. That's interesting. I don't know if you'd be going somewhere and meeting someone, or you'd be going somewhere to hook up with somebody during that time. Because this kind of looks like work and documents, and I don't know, you might need some specific paperwork and that you have to sort out to go. You might also have to put in a certain amount of hours to log out a certain amount of hours, or you're going to go for 10 days. The vacation might be 10 days, or you might go on the 10th of a month. But this would be taking holiday pay here. This would be your boss paying you, and this would be a nice surprise coming in. There may be some sort of bonus or something that comes from this. So should you be making plans, I'd say that's a definite yes with what I'm looking at here. If you thought that when you go on this vacation you'd end up hooking up with somebody that's going to be with you, no. We've got black cards over here. There will be acquaintances and things. There will be fun times, enjoyment. But as far as being one-on-one with somebody, it's showing me black cards there. More information for James if he goes on this vacation in fall. Is this a good thing? What the hell? That's staying at home and recuperating. The tarots are painting a totally different picture. This now turns into the doctor, the hospital, somebody that needs your help here. Possible surgery going on for someone. It seems to be sitting around a female here. It could be somebody that's had a balance issue, so I don't know if this is your mum, your dad, something like that. Can be male or female with the king. But this is where somebody stays at home, but it's upside down. And then this is double black tens here, so definitely around October. Maybe there's something coming up in October where you have to tend to it and it makes the journey happen later. Because the Eight of Cups is usually walking away, but in your question here, this is where you go on the journey. Because this here is staying at home, stuck at home. So I feel like the first part of your reading looked like definitely it's good time to make the plans. If you were going, it looks like it's going to happen around October, but there could be some other incident that happens around a parent or a caregiver of some sort that creates this drama here. Because the hermit's usually where you're at home, the homebody. It's not traveling out and about. And you don't actually have any cards that show me you're traveling either. I was looking for jacks or queens, or especially jacks and kings of clubs. And you didn't get any of that. What was at the bottom of the deck? Let's take 5 from the bottom. Nah. And 10 come out again. All the 10s are out. If you're going to go, it's going to be in October. Yes, you need to be making the plans. I just feel that you might have a work commitment or something like that where if you go, your boss might turn around and say, if you go and go for that amount of time, don't come back here, there won't be a job. It could be something like that. Because I just feel like you're dealing with somebody else and an injury of some sort, or yourself where you're stuck at home for some reason. Very interesting, James. Very interesting. Let me see what the Lenormand has to say about this. Did that clock stop because of my jacket? No, it didn't. Right. 1, 2, 3. James is wants to plan a trip out of the state in the fall. Show me if he does this, will this happen? If he does this, will this happen? Let's see what the law, because we've got a poker deck that's half and half about you doing it. We've got a tarot deck that's telling you, no, you're not going to be doing it. You're going to be at home or you're going to be looking after somebody. So let's see what the Lenormand says about it. No. Yes. Ooh, shit. Okay. We got the two people that both got their shirts open. This is usually sexual, romantic, fun, going out places. It can be where you're being the star of the show and so is this person. So you may be, you're frustrated and annoyed with what you can do at that time, and then this is stubborn behaviour here at the bottom. So this is showing me a wishy-washy yes and no. So yes, it's good to plan. It's good to plan it all, but maybe you've got to plan it for at a later date. Maybe it's telling me, the 10s are all telling me not October, but they're telling me to plan it for 10 months time, 10 weeks time. Yeah, I feel like it's not going to happen in the fall because of the way it's looking. And none of the travel stuff come out. But this can be where you're going to end up maybe having some sort of relationship with somebody. And so you cancel the plan because you had that big 10 of hearts as well. See, that's like you making the planning and the final decisions. And then we got this love thing connection going on. So you might end up, you plan it, but you cancel it, James, because somebody else, but also because I feel like there's something going on with somebody's health in all of this. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, James, that was a bit vague, wasn't it? It was a bit all over the shop, that reading. But it was sort of like yes and no, yes and no, yes and no. All right, let's do a yes and no for you. And then we've got Leanne. Okay, Leanne is back. I'm going to cross out that Arabic writing one. I think that person has disappeared, haven't they? Okay, the Arabic writing one is gone. Who's still on the list? Leanne, Isha, and Mama B. Did Ashley and okay. Okay, so we added Isha to the list, I said, in case somebody drops out. So Isha is our number 10, is she? All right, yes or no for James's question. James, I'm going to give you 2 questions because you've been a champion today. So just think of 2 questions in your mind. Bottom of the deck will be the second question. Yes or no for James, please. Top of the deck is his first question. Bottom of the deck is his second question. Yes or no for James's question, please. Here we go. First question. Yes. Yes. Definitely yes. You have the 5th chakra, speaking up, telling the truth, listening. You have the 6th chakra, trusting in your intuition and what it is you want. You're being guided. And you have the door to healing and happiness here for yourself. Bottom of the deck, answer to your second question. No. Yes. Yes, 2 chakras here, funny enough, with you being Reiki. The first part of it's like this is all tied up, like something not going the way as planned. Then we have the 3rd chakra and the 2nd chakra. So we have the family, the sexual, the, what do you call it, fertility, family, the past. Or anyway, I'm speaking to somebody who knows a hell of a lot more than me about the chakras. So yeah, 2nd chakra, the orange one, 3rd chakra, the balanced one. I always call this the balanced one. I don't know much about them. I do know that's the family, sexual, and fertility one. Anyway, that's your answers. You've got yes at the bottom with these 2. But there is a delay or something with whatever your second question was with the all tied up. Like, can't do something because of something else. And a yes you had at the top. All right, that's James. So let's get on with it. What do we got? Leanne. Leanne. And then we've got Isha. Can we have Isha's question, please? Leanne, does Emad still love you? Still think about you? Is Emad still in love and thinking about Leanne? Is Emad still in love and thinking about Leanne? Does Emad still love and think about Leanne? Bottom. I was supposed to not do that one. I'm supposed to do that one. That's yes. He still thinks about you. There is love there. The first card out was the romantic card, the door to the romance, and I think he knows that you're in love. I think that's what that came out for. The woman holding the coin. It's usually about work and money and all of those sorts of things. It can be that he thinks you're very smart or things like that. Bottom of the deck, you had the blossoming abundance. It's where somebody's thinking about the things you could do, the things you can't do, things that will make you happy, all of that sort of stuff. But you've got a yes here. You've got a yes that he's still thinking about you. And there is a love there, especially with that first card being out. I just feel like there's a family thing there. Whenever I think about this Emad, I feel like there's some sort of family thing there. All right. Isha, will your sister be pregnant soon? Oh, I hope so, for your sake. Obviously, you're all waiting on that. Will Isha's sister get pregnant soon? Will Isha's sister get pregnant soon? And then we've got good old Mama B, last on the list. Good old Mama B. What will your question be today, Mama B? Will Isha's sister get pregnant soon? Well, or is it Aisha? Will Aisha's sister get pregnant soon? Can she afford to be pregnant? We've got financial constraints here. This is usually where somebody, if they're planning on having a baby and everything, have they got the money to be having a baby? Because babies cost a lot of money. You know, for the upbringing. Got the happy families, which is a yes, that's a pregnancy. And we got the magician in the mirror, so this is like some sort of miracle that happens. I'm getting more of a yes here, especially with the happy families card. Bottom of the deck, it's going to take a bit of time, but with the world there, they may have to be working on a financial plan for the future, that once she's pregnant and a baby's coming into the picture, what they're going to do is in regards to money. But I'm getting more of a yes here. especially with that, the Happy Families card. That's she might not just be pregnant once, she's going to have two. So if this is a first baby, she's going to have two. But yeah, there's some sort of magic thing that happens for her to end up pregnant. So there may be some sort of issues around her getting pregnant. Maybe something wrong with the partner, with that magician and mirror there. But it's like she thinks she's not, and she finds out, I am, you know. It's sort of like she finds out later. But yeah, I'm thinking it's down the track though. Okay, so Isha, you had your reading. Wow, Rhonda, I can't believe this. It used to be when I went online on a Monday that I had back-to-back with the PayPal and stuff like that. And I had a couple back-to-back today, but especially on my Monday, it's usually a lot more fast-paced with that. Maybe next Monday I need to be coming online earlier. Maybe I need to try earlier instead of rather than later. I don't know. Got to pick that right timing, I think, with people that are able to donate and get online for their readings. Okay, Mama B, is there a reason why John has been reaching out to you past 3 days? He called me from a different number and also told me that he's no longer in a romantic relationship. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I'm just asking, is there a reason? Is there a particular... Well, because that's... You know, I'm just doing like yes and no, Mama B. So, like I'm not asking what's the reason. If you thought of something that why he would be calling you like that, I could be asking, did he reach out to her because he wants to reconnect with her? Is he reaching out to you because, didn't you say where you were living before? Wasn't that his mum or something? Was that his mum or his friend or something? She wanted to come and live there or something. He invited you to go out with coffee shop to talk and wanted to come over to your apartment, but I've just made a bunch of excuses. You're in a relationship with Diego and have been with him now. Okay. So what's the main question though? Is John trying to be back with you, or... Yeah, I remember Viviana was the girlfriend, yeah. So he reckons he's not with her anymore. Because he moved out with her, didn't he? He moved out and her and him were together. So... Does he know you're with Diego? I'm wondering if he knows you're with Diego, so he wants to throw himself in there because he's jealous or something. You know, does he want... Let me just see what it shows me. I'll ask what's the reason. I'll try and get what's the reason. Oh, you think he's breaking up. So which question will we ask? What will we look at? Will we ask... is John telling the truth about him and Viviana? Do you want to ask that or something? Because me asking, is there a reason, it's going to give me a yes, because there's some sort of reason he's contacted. He doesn't know you're with him. Okay. He's contacted you for a reason. So the answer is yes. I don't need to shuffle cards. He asked you out to coffee for a reason. He wanted to talk to you. He wanted to come to your apartment for a reason. So... do you want me to look at, was he telling the truth? You want to see if he's trying to get back with you. Okay. Is John trying to get back with Mama B, the Aries? Is John, her ex, trying to get back with her? Is John trying to get back, reconnect with Mama B, the Aries? Is John trying to reconnect back with Mama B again? That would be a straight out yes. Look at that. Wants to heal the bond. Wants to be successful and victorious. That's a yes. Yes, and look at this, the door to spirit. It's like something went in his mind and told him to come towards you. Bottom of the deck, he knows that it's over though. With you giving him excuses and that, you're acting differently to how you, I'm assuming, you're acting differently to how you were in the past. Because if he had asked you this in the past, you would have been, yes, yes, yes. And you would have raced out and had coffee and you would have said, come to my apartment. You know what I mean? So he's probably sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, you know, something's changed. She doesn't want me there, or she's making excuses. This is not the old Mama B. This is something different here. So I think he wants to try and win you over. He wants to heal the balance, bring balance back there. And he feels like something came to him to tell him to do this. He wants to do this, but he knows in his heart that for now, that bond between you two is done. It's over. So let's just get you some more information, Mama B. Hey, Rhonda, what do you reckon? Is somebody else coming online to do a payment or not? Somebody going to show up at last minute? It looks like I might be closing the doorway on my session. I've been online for nearly, I'm going to stay on for the 2 hours. Anyway, 2 cards for Mama B. What should she know about this whole thing with John? What's Mama B need to know about John right now? What's Mama B need to know about John right now? Ooh-hoo. This is somebody who wants to move and set sail, and you know, this is almost like the Chariot, like the rushed energy, like somebody that's trying to make something happen. Be wary though, because he's got a third party at the top here. Over here, we've got the woman who he knows is there, that he wants something there. He admires you. I don't know if you acted like his mother at times when you were with him, like you took care of him or you cooked food for him or you did his laundry or something. It can be that kind of energy as well. But this can be the beautiful energy as well. So you're getting 2 sorts of messages there about him. I must admit, though, these are good cards. This is good energy. Okay, so yeah, I might do a bit of chit-chat after this. I'll just get you a tarot card, Mama B. One message for Mama B about moving forward now. What does she do? I mean, you don't want to stuff things up with this Diego, you said. Your relationship you got going there. So you're doing the right thing, you know, making excuses. And I mean, you could tell him, say, I've moved on, I've got a relationship now, so it's not appropriate for you to come over or even to go for coffee or shopping and stuff. It's not like it used to be. I actually am involved with someone. Yeah. Anyway, that's something you could do to get him off the scent for a while. Until you find out whether he is with her or not too. Anyway, message for Mama B. What should she do now? Mama B. Indecision, Mama B. This should have been upright. This is where you make a firm choice and you stick to it. It's upside down, so you want to make a choice, but you're not too sure what to do. You know, you're not too sure which way you want to go here with all of this. All right, I'm just going to turn things off on and the bottom of the track is going on a journey here. This can be having some fun, as long as, if you're in a relationship with Diego now, you could go out and have a coffee and just be friends and have a chit chat. And then if anything comes towards you that you don't feel comfortable with, you just say, look, sorry, but I've moved on. I'm with somebody now, you know. But yeah, maybe next time Mama B will look and see, is he really finished with her or not, with that Viviana. I don't know. Some people, they tend to go around in circles, don't they? They go around in circles and come back to something they said they don't want, and then they want it back again. So anyway, yeah, I've got to go into Stream Elements and turn some things off. Let me turn off the super chat button, private reading button. I won't put closed on just yet. All right, so who have I got in the room? I've got Mama B and Astro Love and you, Rhonda. I just put it to you girls. What I'm going to be doing is, for my channel, I want to do star signs with star signs. So it's going to take me a while to record them. They'll be about 10 to 15 minute long each. And what I'm basically going to do is, let's say I've already shuffled these and I say this is Capricorn with Capricorn. And then I go this Capricorn and this Capricorn. Wow, that would be a perfect match. The lovers, whatever. So I'll read what Capricorn and Capricorn looks like. Then I'll say this is Capricorn with Aquarius. And I go, this doesn't work. This is Capricorn with Pisces. This doesn't work. This is something that's too many secrets, doesn't work. Anyway, this is not for real. I haven't shuffled, I haven't focused on it. And there will be a lot more cards than just 2 cards. But basically what I was going to do is have one pile of tarots that is for the main sign. And I'll shuffle that up and say, this is Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. And then I'll shuffle up the other deck and say, right, this is Capricorn again. And then I get 2 cards from here, 2 cards from there. And then I'll get some Lenormand and I do a match between the 2 people. So it doesn't matter if you're male or female. It'll just be the 2 star signs. And I'll go through every star sign with Capricorn. And then I'll start with Aquarius, followed by, I don't need to do Capricorn because I've already done it. And then I do Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. And I do each with each and see what I get with each star sign. So it's going to be a lot of videos for my channel. And they're going to be videos that you can look at them today, next week, next year. They're going to sit there because everybody that's looking for their match with somebody else, it should come up in the search. So I just wanted to know what the vibe was. I've already talked to Rhonda about it. I was thinking of starting with Leo because we're in August, but we're in the middle of August already. And by the time I get all of Leo done, I could do Leo with every star sign if I started today. Because they're only going to be like probably 10-minute videos. So you imagine it, I've got to do 12 readings, that's 120 minutes. I'm going to have to set a timer up for each one so I don't go crazy and spend too much time on each one. Especially when I get certain ones that I know people that have got those star signs. That'll be interesting to look at that. But yeah, that's one of my planned videos for my channel. I've got to try and get videos that are going to pull in some people that are going to start watching my channel more. Because my yes and no videos are not doing as good as they used to be for some reason. And I don't know why. The only thing I changed was the thumbnail. The thumbnail used to be just a photograph of the cards on the table. And even the writing is different. The description. So I might have to just go back to the way I used to do it on my channel and see if that makes a difference to try and get some more people watching my thing. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm playing with my my evil eye. I've got it hanging on my camera here and I've got it hanging right next to my angel quartz crystal, angel aura quartz. I'm so glad I found this. A friend of mine gave it to me. Things were really good when she gave that to me. Things were really good in my life. Anyway, guys, it's not looking very likely at the moment. See Stream Elements, it's putting that up there twice. I don't know why it's doing that. It's not supposed to do that like that. I think it's supposed to, it's coming in every 3 minutes and nobody's chatting. What time is it? It's still 10 minutes to be online for 2 hours. I can't believe this. This is why I said not to rely on what I do, Rhonda. This is why when I had a discussion about what I do online and everything and the day-to-day bills and income and everything, to not rely on this. And I don't like sitting here not doing anything. So maybe what I should do while I'm waiting, Astro Love, what's your star sign? What's your star sign, Astro Love? Let's have a look at star signs while I'm waiting in case somebody comes in. I don't know, Rhonda. It's weird. I mean, like on the east coast of America, it is 11:45 at night. But on the west coast of America, it's like, what time is it? It's like 9 p.m., 8 p.m. or something. Yeah, I'm really surprised. Like, where is everyone? Usually just everyone. You're a Virgo. Okay, let's see. Anadilia, Virgo. Messages for Anadilia, the Virgo. What's going on in Virgo? Well, Rhonda's Virgo. So both of you are Virgo. Rhonda and Anadilia and all the Virgos out there. What's coming? What's coming towards Virgo? We're going to do 2 decks here. Something fun. 2 decks. Anadilia and Rhonda and all the Virgos out there. Yeah, Rhonda's a Virgo as well. I just realised as I started shuffling that Rhonda's Virgo as well. So 2 female Virgos watching right now. And I don't know if Mama B's took off, but Mama B is Aries. So if she's still here, we'll have a look at her in a minute. Okay, we've got that one. This is for all the Virgos. What's coming? 16th of September for you. 6th of September for my husband. And what are you, Rhonda? You're the 5th? Is it the 5th or the 7th? I think Rhonda's the 7th. 7th of September. And guess what? Anadilia and Rhonda, 1 and 6, what is it? It's 7. So you girls have got the same numbers. You are both 9, 7, and then your year sign. Rhonda, what number is your year sign? I was supposed to do your numbers. You're 1967. So that's 1. That's what I'll do. I'll do the numbers while we're waiting. I'll do some cards, but I'll do the numbers. So what have you got? Anadilia is 9, 7. And what's your year, Anadilia? We'll have a look at that. And Rhonda is 7, 9. 9, 7. So you're both the same. 9, 7. And then it was 1967, isn't it? 1967, it's 1, 12, that's 13, that's 4. You're a 5. You're a 5 year. 1987. Oh, this will be strange if you use the same. 8 and 7, 15, 6. You're a 7, 7. Woohoo. Okay, I'll have a look at that in a sec. This is interesting. So let's just do these Virgo cards. Where is Mama B? She would like in on this. Mama B, if you're still here, I'm going to look at your, not just Aries, but if you give me your birthday numbers, I'll have a look at your birthday numbers for you. You 2 girls are very, very similar in what affects you in your early years. So from when you're born to when you hit around 40, 50, your lives are parallel with things that will come and go, things that you're good at, things that you're not good at, things that challenge you, things that upset you, things that make you float, okay? But then once you hit around 45, 50 mark, then your lives go in different sort of directions, but not much. Anyway, we'll have a look at that in a sec. Virgo, and you're a Cancer moon, so that's another 7 there. It's another 7. And I'm Cancer, star sign. I'm Cancer, and then I'm Capricorn moon. And I'm, what's my rising? Cancer, Capricorn. I'd never look at the rising. I think it's Pisces or Gemini. I don't know if it's Pisces or Gemini. I'd have to look at the chart. So I am 7, 5, and 3. So you and Rhonda have the 9 and the 7. Me and Rhonda have the 5 and the 7. So that's why we'd all get on well. We've all got similar journeys, but then it takes a different turn. You 2 have the same journey from birth. I have the same journey towards the end of it in reverse. Anyway, And it's funny too, Rhonda, with what happened in your life, in your marriage and stuff years ago, and my life and my marriage and everything, where there's a lot of connection there. Anyway, Virgo energies, please. Okay, this is what's coming at the moment for Virgos. We have some of the wishes coming true around secrets. So some things, you've got an Aquarius rising, good luck with that. I don't think anybody has to, would guess, but yeah, I've got a bit of an aversion to the whole Aquarius sign lately. But I'm sure there's very wonderful people out there that are Aquarius. Anyway, Virgo's getting their wishes coming true, things going on, but there's some sort of thing to do with, if we look at the two piles of confirming each other. So your first three cards are, plus bottom of the deck. Okay, so Virgo has wishes coming true. There is something to do with pregnancy here as well. New friendships, new beginnings going on, possible natural delivery and cesarean birth going on, news coming in to either you girls or within the family or friendship circle or working circle. But this is all your dreams and wishes coming true. Something where this is a single energy sitting here, and this is a new friendship and things beginning as well for yous. And bottom of the deck, we have a new beginning. So Virgos are going on a new beginning. So let's confirm these cards. We already shuffled. So confirmation, a bit more information on the Nine of Cups. Something that you've been wishing for, maybe some sort of secret that you've had, something you're looking for. It's finally arriving. There may be some sort of truths revealed as well. There is something hidden going on around the Virgo people at the moment. It is sitting in the problem area. Confirming your Nine of Pentacles energy. This can be retirement, guys. It can be cashing in on a job, moving into a new job, or money coming in as well. It's single energy, but it's coupled by family energy at the same time. So if there's some sort of money coming in, it may be going on renovations, family home, things like that. There may be some sort of family thing going on as well in regards to money and memories, things of the past. Again, we're getting the baby energies here, something to do with a pregnancy going on around September or September next year. There might be a new baby in the picture. Possible single energy, but connections with somebody from the past is coming in. And also, let's see, this new beginning or new friendship coming into the picture. It's going to be a lot of hard work here. So there may be some sort of family stress coming into the picture. There may be some sort of annoying kind of thing going on in the picture. There might be a lot of hard work on the road ahead for Virgo energy in the near future here. This sometimes can represent a third party kind of connection thing going on. If it's that, that would tell me that something's coming to a close, because the Ten of Wands is the end of the road, end of a journey. So that's what we got there. With the Fool at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Pentacles. Do not hold on to the past. That's my message there for Virgo. If you're ready to start something new, you're ready to go on a completely new journey with somebody, with something, with a job, whatever it is, try and let go of what you're holding on to in the past, because it's like, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. It can be a person, it can be a job, it can even be something that you own. But I do feel like this wanting to change but not willing to let go of something at the same time. It can be a personality trait, it can be friends, whatever. Anyway, let's get on to your number, girls. It doesn't look like anybody's coming into the room to do donations or anything. We haven't even got anybody coming in asking for a reading, have we? It's like, it's weird. It's really weird. Normally, you know, after about 4 or 5 minutes, somebody pops on and go, am I too late? You know. I didn't do my new money bowl. I was supposed to do it. I've got to empty this whole thing out. So maybe my money bowl thing is just done its time, and I need to create a new one and put all my energies in there. And Rhonda and Adelia, do you know anything about this full moon thing? Yes, you can. Hilary Banks, thank you. Rhonda, the full moon thing, is it too late to do the full moon thing now? Because it was on the 12th, I believe, the full moon phase. How long is the full moon phase? Can you look that up or something? I'll quickly just do the numbers. Rhonda, I'll do your numbers on WhatsApp, but Anna, I promised your numbers. So we got 9, 7, 7. This is 7. This is 5. Let me just move that out of the way. 7 and 5, and then we have down here, we have 2, we have 0, we have 2, and we have 2. Okay, up the top here, we have the 5, and the 7 is 3. Hang on, 5. It's 3. 7 is 7. Okay, and all up, we have 9 and 7, brings it back to a 7. 7, 7, 5. Is that right? 14, which is 5. 5 and 9, 14, which is 5. Okay, so you're a 5 all up, Anna. So what I'm getting here for you is that, let's go through your challenges first because you only have 2 of them. Your challenges are commitment. Your challenges are all about, oh, okay, you're going to go, Rhonda, that's fine. Hillary, yes, you can donate through the super chat. I'm just waiting for that to show up on my screen. It is $7 US if you want a mini reading, and it's $14 US if you want me to do a detailed reading question for you. If you do have PayPal, I prefer it, Hillary. So yeah, I'm just reading and filling in some time here while I was waiting to see if anybody wanted to come online for a paid reading before I turn things off. But yeah, we'll just wait and see if Hillary's payment comes up on Super Chat. Anyway, Anadilia. So in your challenge area, you have 2s and 0. 0s can mean that where people tell you their secrets and you don't like it. So your best friend might tell you that they're screwing around with somebody, but you can't tell anybody, and you've got to sort of hold that in. It also means that you will never tell anything to anybody else. It can also mean that you live your own secret life where you're in some sort of secret kind of relationship with people, and it comes and goes in and out of your life, and it causes a distrust with people. Because the 2s is where you don't know whether to commit to somebody or not, because you just feel like it's going to go on and on and on. Unfortunately, you do have 2, 2, 2, which will go on from when you first start dating someone right through till the end of your days, where you feel a lack of commitment from somebody else. It can be where you're in 2 minds about something, and it also can mean that you get in very depressive mood or very angry. So that's sitting in your challenge area. We'll come back to that in a sec, Astrolove. I'm going to do Hillary's payment. You have paid for a full reading there, and you've also paid a couple of extra dollars there. So I'm going to do a couple of yes and no's for the end of it. Okay, so you want to know how the business motivational speaker next year. I also plan on coming out with a book next year. Will this all go well for you? Let me just write your name down on my list here. Super chat 20. So that would be about... I'm nearly at my plan for the day. Nearly at my target. I need one more mini chat to reach my target for the day, even though the super chat will not get paid to me for a while. All right, Hillary. Okay, we'll come back to your numbers in a sec there, Astrolove, because I've got to do the top part of your numbers. There's a lot of, that's all your strengths and what stuff to expect as you go through the different ages in your life. All right. Okay, Hillary, so we're going to look at 2 sections here because you've paid for more than 2 minis, or you've paid for slightly more than 1 mega reading. You haven't paid for 2 full readings, and you have paid for 2 minis plus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my clock for the full 10 minutes, and then we're going to look at 2 sections, okay? And then we will have 2 yes or no questions at the end of your reading. You do not have to type them, Hillary. Okay, so Hillary, let's get this going. Let's get this show on the road. 10-minute reading. Okay, Hillary wants to know. 1, 2, 3. How will the business as a motivational speaker be going for Hillary next year? And the second section we're looking at is, will the book Hillary is planning to bring out next year, will it go well? Okay, so we're looking at 2 sections for you. Normally I set the clock for 8 minutes and then I wrap it up by 10 minutes. So I've set it for 10 minutes. So this will be about a 12 to 15 minute reading, okay, for your $20. But we'll do 2 yes and no's at the end. How will the motivational business as a speaker go next year? Okay, these are jumping out, so we need to look at these. Put them there because they flipped. This is very, very well. This is great that this come out. H-I-L-I-H-I-L-A. R-Y. Okay, the motivational business speaker thing. It will be a rush in the beginning with that 10 of diamonds. This is a nice surprise. It's a nice bonus, whatever. Then it quickly drops to a 3. So what I'm feeling there, especially with these 2 aces being upside down, followed by an upright ace of diamonds. Let me just see, is this better if I bring it down so you can see what I'm doing here? This journey will be, there's disappointments with the motivational speaking. It's like where, let's say you plan for March where there was going to be a big meeting, a big motivational speaking thing going on, a big planned event. It could be put on hold for other reasons. It could be to do with the whole that flu thing that's going around the world. It could be to do with the war that's going on. Something official or government could cause a setback for a little bit. Then over here, we've got commitment and journey, and it's finally starting to pay out. It's finally starting to work. So it looks like it gets off to a good start. And then around 3 months into the year, it's where there's a setback here with these 2 aces being upside down and a stress thing. Now, this could be a family, personal related matter that draws you away from this. It could be something official, something law. You do have somebody in spirit trying to connect with you. I feel it's this driven female over here. She's trying to tell you, keep going no matter what. Keep going no matter what. Now, I believe this person had something wrong with their head. This could be bipolar disorder, schizophrenia disorder, dementia. It could have even been a brain injury of some sort. She could have had a fall. I do feel it's female energy though. And she's got something to do with January, the 1st, the 11th, the 2nd, and the 3rd. She's got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and she's saying 3 of us. We got 3 over here. We got 1, 2, 3 over here. We got the ace and the 2 sitting together, which is 3 again. So there's something to do with March. 3 of us, 3 of you, 3 girls. I'm not sure. But you do have a very strong spirit energy coming through, Hillary, that's trying to get into the picture. Astro Love, if you're still here, can you please sort out, like with other people coming in the room? I'm only doing paid readings now, guys. I've only stayed online to do some more paid readings. And Divine Goddess, I was doing numbers and that for Astro Love, so I can come back to that and have a look at that for you if you would like. Anyway, so be prepared for something to go downhill quite quickly here, but be prepared that it will come back up again. When we get 3 aces and you're waiting for a contract, or you're waiting for something to be successful, or you're waiting for that dream job or to travel, whatever it is you're waiting for, when I get 3 aces, it means that's not going to happen straight away. It's going to take a year to happen. Oh, cancer spread to the grandmother's brain. Okay. So it's her. Was she a strong individual that she was always there for people? If somebody needed her, no matter even if she was on her last leg, she would do what she had to do. She was everybody's friend as well. This is somebody that was very friendly, very hardworking, and she did her last bit that she had to do. She's telling you to keep going no matter how the odds might look that they're against you. There may be something to do as a certificate. So this can be some sort of contract that you sign that is not the right timing. It can also be some sort of application. You apply for something and it doesn't go through. It could be something government and official here. That is a setback. This is a major setback. I'm not going to lie, Hillary. It looks like a major setback here. Like I said, this is all smooth sailing. You're making plans with people. There's you and 2 other people involved in this journey of the speaking, the public speaking, and what was it? Motivational speaking, you said? Let me just scroll back to your question. Motivational speaker. There's you and 2 others. And it's like you map out the year ahead. If you're planning on something that's going to eventuate by October next year, I'd say that that's a go ahead. But definitely at the end of the rainbow here, this is balance and it's great. Now let's just put your name down again and focus more about the book. Hillary has a book that she's planning on bringing it out next year. How will this book go for Hillary? Show me how things will go around this book that Hillary is bringing out. And good on you, you know, like I thought everybody's just sort of trashing it all in on books now, everything being electronic, but good on you for still doing this. There are millions of people that still want books in their hand, you know. They still want that real deal. So how will things go with Hillary and the book next year? Hilary. We've got extra cards here, haven't we? So we'll just put some extras. Wow. Okay, so this is learning and that. This is your actual books here. This is students. And is this something to do with children, Hillary? Or learning or teaching with this book? Like a self-help book or a teaching book, or if you're not doing that, I suggest that maybe you look into something like that, because this is like a lot of hard work here. This is where you might come into contact with the wrong people for the book. So let's say your book is all about cooking Chinese food, right? This is where somebody tries to sell the book to an Italian restaurant, so it doesn't match. So it's like there's some sort of mismatch and miscommunication about what exactly the book is for, who it's for, and what the target group is. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of conversation, a lot of frustration going on around the book. But then this is where something legal, official, and a plan of how this is going to happen. I do feel you would be learning something new through this process. I feel that the motivational speaking part of things is a set goal. This is great. This is going to work out. This down here, I feel like it's going to be a lot of to and fro, backwards and forwards, till finally getting on board with the right person. Someone may be discussing things with you over here, Hillary. This person is possibly going to take a lot longer what they promise. So this might be the printers, or it might be the person promoting the book, or where the book's designated for. It might get stuck in transit, because I feel like this is where you've been led down the wrong path by somebody, and then this guy steps in and gets things happening. But there is a bit of stress around the book, and then it lowers, and then things start to happen. If you were planning on doing something in April next year, it does look like it's going to get delayed. So yeah, I do see delays around the whole book thing. So let's get some more information here on the 2 subjects. Let me just scroll down to see what you're saying, if anything. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so keep pumping that, Astro Love. It's donations only now, and the free list is closed. More information for Hillary about the public speaking and motivational speaking she's going to be doing. And then we'll reshuffle for the book. 3 from the top: success, victory, investigation, and working your things out the way they need to be. I'm not going to read them upside down. It was 7 of Pentacles in reverse. It can mean that you're investigating and planning, and again, it could be that it's delayed for some reason with it upside down, and Judgment was upside down, which to me is like law, official, something government going on. So there is a success right at the beginning, and then this needing to replan as you move along. And then that's upside down. So this is usually where you're wanting something more, wanting something bigger. It's upside down, so it's not such a big bad thing. 4 of Cups is usually like 4 of Hearts. We've got triple 4s down here. I just feel like this is the grandmother's energy, the female energy here, and connecting with other females or like-minded people is coming up with this. But I do feel the motivational speaking thing is good. Now the buzzer is going, so I will just quickly reshuffle for this group, and then we'll get on to your 2 yes or no questions. Plus we need Lenormands for you. Just quickly, the book that Hillary's bringing out, how will that go for her? The book Hillary plans on bringing out next year. How will that go? Female energy again. Okay, the walking away card is there, but it's walking towards the right direction. So remember I said I felt like it might get lost in transit, or it might get lost in translation or something. It's like you make the book, you make the plan, you've learnt something that you need to do, and this is frustrating energy. And this is where you're like, I'm not dealing with these people now. I'm going to where it's right. The Sun is usually major success with everything you do. So you have a victory card here and a major success card down here. The Empress, I don't know, children, fun, family, females energy. And this is like manifesting your dreams and what you want. So with my poker deck, the energy was better and brighter in the motivational speaking and frustrations and delays with the book. With the tarot, I'm seeing a victory at success at first, 2 upside down, 3 upside down energies, but sort of like a building plan here, building and movement and that. I feel like there's challenges in that coming out up here. Down here, I'm feeling all 3 cards of success and 1 card of changing direction. Anyway, hopefully that helps you, makes sense to you with what I'm seeing there. Make sure you bookmark this reading so you can come back to it and watch it again to get more information. Okay, so let's just do a couple of Lenormands, and thank you so much for that super chat. The worst thing about the super chat, Hillary, and I don't know if you have a channel, maybe that's something you might consider, going on a channel and reading your books out on a channel, no? Super chat doesn't get paid for over a month. So your donation, even though I'm including it in part of my target for the day, which I'm $10 short at the moment, I won't actually get that money until probably the 22nd of September. I'd like to know that I'm going to get it on the 22nd of August, but it doesn't work that way. Super chat is worked out by YouTube at the end of the month. PayPal pays directly, and AdSense for my ads on my thing. So if I make money on my videos, which I'm not making money, if suddenly I put a video on there and 2,000 people watched it and I made $20 or something, I have to make over $100 through AdSense. AdSense gets added to Super Chat, but the Super Chat is not calculated until the 31st of this month. AdSense is calculated on the 22nd of this month. So everything that's paid right now I'm not going to get it. So everything I got paid from Super Chats in July, I'm going to get it at the end of, I'll get it in this payment. Everything I'm paid in August, I won't get till September. That's how it is. Unless I get videos that do well. If I get videos that do well, then it will get paid together. So, yeah. Anyway, I wrote to them because I didn't get paid in June. June I didn't get paid, and I should have got paid. And I wrote to them, I said, where's the money? So I turned off Super Chat. And they said, no, Super Chat won't get paid because we don't process it until the 30th of June. So you'll get paid when they pay. Google pays in July. So, yeah, it's weird. That's why I like PayPal. Plus, PayPal doesn't take a huge cut like Super Chat. Super Chat takes nearly 30%. So, yeah, I'll get about, of your $20 payment, I'll get about $15. Yeah, or 14. Okay, let's have a look. More cards for Hillary and her journey with her public speaking, motivational speaking, and her book. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, these don't read upside down. So this is your motivational speaking. There are going to be some annoying things. You are going to feel a bit lost and delays and things like that. But eventually your stars, your aspirations are realized and it works. With the thing, for some reason, you're getting the baby here with the book. You're getting something to do with children and things like that. This is celebration. And this is the new beginnings of things, but don't be locked down to one process. Don't be locked down to, it has to be a particular way. Explore other options there. Hillary. Okay, Hillary, last but not least, 2 questions, yes or no. I'm going to take, the top 3 cards will be the first question. The bottom 3 cards will be the second question. Okay, so first question, Hillary's first question is the top of the deck. Hillary's second question is the bottom of the deck. Actually, we'll do these because everybody that does the full payment gets these. Yes or no for top of the deck, first question, bottom of the deck, second question. And then if I don't get a yes or a no out of here, I'll use these to... it's $7 through the Super Chat. I was just explaining that to Hillary. When I get PayPal, the $6, there's only a small deduction for that, and then when I transfer the money to my bank account, there's another small reduction. But when you pay $6 through Super Chat, I'll get about $4 out of $6. So it's just, I just add that extra $1. So it's $7 through Super Chat for a mini reading, yes. But if you want to do that, you need to do that now. Source Symbiosis Metamorphosis. Fantastic name. Okay, so let me just finish this. Yes or no for Hillary's question. Top 3 cards is her first question. Bottom 3 cards is her second question. If I don't get a yes or no out of here, Hillary, we'll just take the messages and then I'll get you a yes or no out of here. First question. Answer is yes. So we do have a question answered on the first question. So your first question, I'm getting a yes here. We're getting a Happy Families card. That's balance card. And you're also getting told you'll get what you need. Now, whenever I get the you get what you need card, Hillary, what I feel that is, you might want a Ferrari, but you might get a Holden, a Ford, a Toyota. You'll get what you need, not necessarily what you're wanting, okay, with that message there. And then the Happy Families card could mean, you did have cards that mean babies, so it could be something like that. All right, bottom of the deck. Second question, new job, new house, things will look good. Stay positive as you can, and celebration is near. We're not getting a yes or a no, so we'll go to this deck for an answer. So they're your messages to finish off the reading. And this is your last 3 cards now, Hillary, and thank you so much for your donation today. Source Symbiosis Metamorphosis. If I am doing a reading for you, do you know about Saturn opposition? I want to know how it's affecting me. You're talking about the stars, astrology, all of that sort of stuff. And the moon phases, all of these sorts of things. No, I don't know about it, but what I can do is when I'm asking the question, I can ask, how is Saturn opposition affecting, and what I was about to ask you is either your star sign or your first name to do the reading. So let's say your name was Jonathan. How is Saturn opposition affecting Jonathan's life? And that's how I would focus on it. That's how I would do it. But no, I don't know about that particular thing you're talking about there. So I just ask it to show me, Spirit to show me how this thing is actually affecting you in your love life, in your social life, in your health, whatever it is you're wanting me to look at. All right, question 2 for Hillary that wasn't answered. Is it yes or no? Is it yes or no to Hillary's second question? And last messages for Hillary today. I've got the cards sitting upside down, have I? I don't like that, Hillary, because that's a no. This is a maybe and this is a yes. So I'm not too sure what kind of question you were asking. It can be that you already know the answer because it wouldn't come out there and it's not really coming out here. This is definitely no. This is definitely yes. And this is a balance card, but she's blindfolded. So I could take this more of a yes. What's this one? Yeah, that's a yes. So you got, it's more of a yes, but I think you already know the answer anyway. Some sort of balance needs to come into your heart, your feelings, your health. This is where there's been something broken and betrayal in the past. And this is somebody that helps you. You know, they got your back. Anyway, that's what I've got for you, Hillary. Hopefully that helped you. All right, so source, symbiosis, metamorphosis. Okay, so can I have either a first name with your question or your star sign, please? And Astro Love, I will still be having a look at these numbers for you, so please don't go anywhere. Divine Goddess, did she come and go, did she? Or is she still here? So let me put, we got another super chat here. I am $3 off. Or actually, no, I'm not. I've hit my target, just barely hit my target for the day, and I've been online for over 2 hours. That's not good for me. I normally hit my target in less than 2 hours, but anyway, it can't be helped. Usually my Mondays, everybody's Sundays that comes online, usually my Mondays are just back-to-back, wild, and I have to stop. But today it just hasn't run that way. Your name is Edgar. Edgar, you are Leo Sun, Cancer Rising, and Gemini Moon. Well, welcome to my room. So your question, Edgar, I need to focus on your name. I did need both, but thank you anyway. I like to focus. I've always worked with names with a poker deck. Since I was a 16-year-old girl, I have been reading a poker deck. I have never been trained. And I am now 57. So I've been doing this for a long time. Anyway, shit, I didn't have my camera on, did I? I usually have my camera on. There I am. Hi guys, hello. All right, maybe that's why I didn't get all the people coming in today, Astro Love. I didn't have my camera on. And I'm cold, I've got a woolly jacket on. So the question is, oh, so those negative cards that could be a setback and everything could be about your health, Hillary, because it can represent hospital, pain, surgery, all of those sorts of things that you had in the reading. But I was focusing on the career path and the book and all of that. Okay, so we're focusing on, let me just go back to, you wanted to know how that's affecting you. How is Saturn opposition affecting Edgar? Okay, so we'll set this for 3 minutes. So I read for 3 minutes. When the buzzer goes, I know it's time for me to start. If I haven't already started doing the tarot, I need to start wrapping it up. And then at the end of this, Edgar, I want you to think in your mind, you don't have to type it on the screen, a yes and no question. And so when I get to that, I'll just pick up these and I'll shuffle them up and we'll get more messages to finish the reading as well as an answer to, is it yes, is it no? Okay, sometimes if you already know the answer, I won't get an answer. I'll get yes, no, and maybe, which is frustrating. All right, so here we go. Thank you, Edgar. Thank you for being the one that took me just to the borderline of what I need to earn each day, because this is my job now. My boss died in September last year, and I'm not planning on doing that kind of work anymore. I did that for 27 years and I'm sick of it. So even though I've been doing this for 41 years, I never get sick of this. I love this. All right, Edgar wants to know, show me, Spirit, how is the Saturn opposition affecting Edgar's life? What areas of Edgar's life are being affected? Spiritual, health, well-being, financial, love life. What is it affecting? What is the Saturn opposition? What's it doing to Edgar's life? I did 27 years in accounts, bookkeeping, and I'm sick of it. I've been doing this for 41 years. I'm 57 years old. So here we go. E, D, G, was it AR? Let me just scroll back again. Your name. Where's your name? EDGAR, EDGAR, EDGAR. Okay, Edgar. Do you want to know that it's affecting you in a negative way? I'm seeing some positive stuff, but it's surrounded by negative stuff. So I feel like this is a few ways of looking at this. This can be where you're overloaded, you're overworked. It can be jealousy. It can be sickness. It can be a mega sickness. If this was sickness, this is showing me a connection between somebody in spirit, something to do with hereditary, and it's something to do with the pelvic area of the body. So this can be the kidneys, the liver, the stomach, the intestinal tract, the bladder, the bowel, the sexual organs, the lower back. Okay, so in regards to your health and well-being, this Saturn opposition to start with is showing me mega problems in that area. It's also showing me where there's you and two other people, two friends, two people in your family, whatever. There's three of you. There's a trio. It's like where this Saturn opposition is making you feel like you don't fit. And it could be through suspicion, jealousy, gossip, all of that. Because this section here can be health related and it can be financially related, as in working 9 hours and getting 3 hours pay. You know, or getting bills coming in that are 3 times what you expected. So I do see a negative run at the beginning of this Saturn, what did you say? The Saturn opposition. I do see at the beginning of it a problem, a lot of problems. There could be problems in your family unit, your mother, your father. There could be something like that. Then I see something good happening. Let's move these away. I see that it's bringing in stability. If there is a health issue, I see a health issue turning itself around in a good way. If there's been problems with money, I see money increasing. I also see that there's opportunities being presented to you that will make you very happy and at peace within yourself. This over here is stress, gossip, lies, can be sickness, can be a bit of pain in there as well, or an old injury or an old surgery or something like that. Doesn't have to be you. It could be how it's affecting people around you. Over here, I do feel that it's also bringing about a forced change that's going to happen in your life, Edgar. Now, you did say that you were Leo, Cancer, Gemini. So you've got fire, water, and air in there. Down here, we have earth and fire. I feel that your main energy, your fire energy, because you don't have earth, I feel like you might be coming into contact with somebody that's earth. And this is a very good thing. I also feel there's something from the past coming towards you. Somebody that wants to come towards you. You may be getting news at the moment about somebody that's in the past, they've either lost pregnancy, lost a baby, lost a child, things like that. Or or they can't get pregnant, or they don't want to be. This is more about somebody that wants to be pregnant, wants to have a baby. When they go down that path, there's going to be a baby boy there. You are going to be making amends with someone. Over here, I felt like you feel like you don't fit. Over here, I feel like you come back into the fold. Okay? But this black 7 is stress and trying to move forward. That's going off. That goes really quickly. Okay, so I've got to move on to these. Yeah, the black 7 is telling me about forced changes that you didn't see coming. You're looking at the past. You're looking at the journey. You're looking at what you want in your life. You're looking at repairing things here. A lot of work that will eventually pay off. And some sort of apology either coming from you or somebody else coming to you. But there is a forced change you're going to undergo. This change could be the way you live your life, the people you hang around, the place you work. So there is some forced change there. Let me have a look. Let's see what else we've got here. There is somebody in spirit here that really, really loves you. This person was here. They may have had like a cancer or something in the past, but that's not why they died. I don't know why they died, because they were here and then they're not here. So when I see something like that, it can be somebody that took their own life. It also can be somebody that was in an accident. Yeah, it's a... I don't know, they were here and they're gone, but there's a lot of love and a lot of watching your journey coming through on this reading. So I don't know if you believe in that sort of thing, but that's what I'm feeling here. All right, so Edgar, just to finish this reading. This is going a little bit over time, but that's okay. And Edgar, please come back. Please come back again. I should be online most weekdays. For me, it's Monday here. All right, Edgar. This Saturn opposition, you're going to make a new start. Something's going to come in very rushed. It is going to stress the hell out of you here. This will be your own stress. You'll overthink something. You'll overthink it. This is where you go, yep, I'm doing it. Oh my God, it's happening really quickly. What the hell? What the hell? What do I do? What do I do? Now, if this is not your energy, it's somebody you're dealing with, and this is your air sign energy here. So you have fire signs, earth signs, and air signs coming out, and you got fire sign coming out here at the bottom of the deck as well. There is some sort of journey coming up. You got double journey. So there's some sort of travel thing that you're going to be doing. And I think it's one of the places you have to go during this Saturn thing that you were talking about. One of the places you have to go, you don't want to go, but you got to go anyway. The other one, it's a journey of pleasure and you're enjoying yourself. That's what I get for you. Hopefully you enjoyed that and it gave you some information that you can use. All right, now Edgar, I told you at the beginning, think about a yes or no question in your mind. Let's see what we get. Edgar has a question in his mind. Is the answer yes or no? Is the answer yes or no? Is the answer yes or no for Edgar? Yes. Definitely yes. Definitely yes. Bottom of the... Yes. Okay, so your last messages for all of this is there is a loving, caring connection around you. I don't know if there's somebody in spirit that's trying to let you know that they're there. Maybe they weren't there in the past and that's why we had that apology thing. You're being told to ground yourself, keep yourself grounded. Don't go off in flights of fantasy at the moment. You also have the door to romance. A lot of love and romance stuff coming out in your cards today, Edgar. Yeah, the Ten of Hearts is the biggest love card you can get on here. You just didn't get the soulmate card today. And you're being told to think on your feet here. If something goes wrong, something's not right with your health, something's not right with work, it's time to sit down, think about it, but don't stress about it. Just think about it and work it out. Anyway, that's what I have. Okay, Astrolove, we've got nobody else come online for a paid reading. I thought there might have been one more. I just felt there was going to be one more. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see if somebody else comes in. Because when I said that before, I said, you know, where is everybody? Usually, you know, I'm staying online because usually somebody will drop in. And then Hillary dropped in, and then whilst I was reading for Hillary, Edgar's dropped in. Anyway, thank you so much for your donation, Edgar. Hopefully that made sense to you, and it'll help you with what it is you're doing at the moment. Be careful with your health, though. That first lot of cards there. Yeah. Yuck. That is stone cold. All right, Astro Love, I'm going to finish off. I'm going to turn everything off now. So I'll just go across to here. Why is that doing that? It's lighting up Source Symbiosis Metamorphosis as soon as I move the thing. That's really weird. Turn the PayPal off. Turn the closed on. Okay. Turn my camera off. Is that me? Yep. I forgot to turn that on earlier. You really enjoyed the reading. I think this energy might be your grandmother. She comes through sometimes. She died in the 80s, but I have felt her energy before. Thanks for the... No worries, my pleasure. Okay, so back to the numbers. Back to the numbers for you, Anadilia. All right, so Anadilia, we'll just finish this thing on, and maybe somebody will come in while we're doing this and get a paid reading. All right, so your top numbers, okay? And you can do this pyramid with you and somebody else. So I work out somebody else's numbers, you and your boss, you and your boyfriend, you and your mother. And you put the two numbers and then you add their numbers and you come out with what works for them and what doesn't work for them, you know? So it's really good when you look at a marriage or a partnership and you see what went wrong, and it usually is correct. Okay, so as I was saying, 222 is down at the bottom. So you need literally to meet somebody that is a 2. Born in February, born on the 2nd, born on the 11th, born on the 20th, anything that is a 2. Or a year that comes down to a number 2, which would be, I'm a 3, so 1964, and then every 9 years after that. I think it's every 9 years or every 10 years. Anyway, a 2 would help balance you out. So somebody born in February, basically, or born on a 2. The secrets thing can be that during your from 28 to 50 something, you're going to have secret people around you. You're going to have people being secretive on you, and you're going to be holding your own secret. You could be living a total double life and nobody will know. I could come and tell you something in private and say you can't tell anybody, and you will never tell anybody. I actually have the same numbers at the bottom on my chart. I have 2, 2, 2 and 0. You've got another 2 down there. You've got another 2. So you've got 4 2s in the bottom row. I've got 2 zeros and 2 2s. This can be where you get negative emotions as well, where you can be happy as Larry, but then you can be really, really angry or shut people out and stuff like that. With your top row, you are very good at managing things. You were born to be the manager, to be the top, but also work with people. So you're good in crowds. You're good with groups of people. You could be a born leader. With the 7s everywhere, this is extreme spiritual energy. So this is connections with the other side, connections with God, angels, spirit, everything. The 7s is also that you're good with change. If someone says, okay, your job has changed, you need to go and work over there at blah, blah, blah. You might not like it at first, but you'll go and do it, and then it works out. A relationship. You could be in a relationship and it will change dramatically. You might not like it at first, but then you make the most of it, and then something turns out for the better. From being born right up to around 25, 26, 27, it's all about when you played sports or whatever, you would have been better off playing basketball or softball or football or whatever, where there's groups of people. But you also could have been the leader in those groups. You might have got the top marks in class and things like that. You might have been good with money and stuff and working numbers out. Then you go into this 7 phase. This is more about your spiritual healing, your spiritual self. And this goes on and on and on. From your mother's side, there is this unknown stuff. From your father's side, on the negative side, can be the anger, the temper tantrums, whatever, and just sort of like not committing to something properly. That's where that comes in. Or having to deal with people that don't commit to you. Okay. On the good note, from your father's side, we do have a spiritual energy on both sides, from mother and father. But we have more of running the show coming from your father's side, and from your mother's side about changing things all the time. Change. You've got a lot of changes coming up for you as you get older. When you're in your last days on the planet, in your last years, you are going to be extremely, extremely connected and spiritual. So you need to listen to your dreams and messages that are coming in, Anadelia, because you've got 4 7s here. It's like a God number. You've actually got the fertility number coming out when you're old. So this would be like as a grandmother, where you're looking after other people's children, and family and fun and everything's going to be very important as you go into 50, 60 area of your life. Anyway, that's what I'm going to give you right now. If you're looking at star signs, I've never used this with star signs. What makes you happy would be people born in September, July, May, and March. People who might give you problems would be born in February, even though I said you need somebody with the number 2. I'd much prefer that you were with somebody that is not born in February with these 2s being at the bottom, because that would be somebody with lack of commitment. Anyway, that's it. And I am finished for the day. Nobody else is coming online. So I've got to take my car somewhere tomorrow. So it all depends on whether I get a car to use, what time I get back here and get online. So I'm not promising anything about tomorrow, but definitely Wednesday I'll be here. I'm going to try and get online around 9:30 on Wednesday and just do a couple of hours. Anyway, on that note, I'm out of here. Thank you for all your help, Astrolove. Hope you enjoyed that number reading thing. And I will catch everybody either tomorrow or Wednesday, definitely Wednesday. Bye for now.